recording button. So, again, good morning, guys. It's nice to see you. Thank you for the thumbs up. And let's talk a bit about how we get unstuck. So we got stuck in a feeling like anger or sadness or resentment or depression, depressed feelings, fear. We're stuck in fear. We're stuck in shame. We're stuck in guilt. Maybe we're fixated on a certain situation, like why is this person doing this? Why can't they do it differently? Why can't this outcome be happening? Why couldn't it be this way? Or I've got to fix this, I've got to change that kind of thing. This is all about a need for control. Fundamentally, we are trying to control everything so that we can feel safer about what's going on around us. And generally, the things we want to control aren't in our control, right? How many of you guys are like control freaks? You want to control it. You want to control how you feel. You want to control how they feel, how you act, how they act, what the outcomes are. I mean, if that's you, just comment below because yep, control, that's my thing. Well, this tool I'm going to lead you through today is going to actually help you release that and get into a process I call flow. Now, this is a technique that I was introduced to in my own apprenticeship with Robert Uduwan. He called it holding space, or giving space, grief space to breathe is what he called it. And then I innovated it into 3 specific steps. And this is a cognitive process, meaning we think it through. We step through it consciously while paying attention to what we feel in our body. So it's not necessarily a somatic process like, for instance, the closure technique or the heal process or the upcoming somatic awareness reprogramming tool, which is called the SAR. This is called the flow method. And it's a great way to train our brain in how to respond to people, places, things, situations, feelings, and events that are going on that we don't really have a lot of control over, or we have a huge amount of emotional reaction, attachment, or resistance to it. Okay, so you're ready for this? I want you to choose one thing that you're really resistant to right now. Something you're fighting against, something you want to change, something that you feel should be different. And then I want you to comment below what that is. And I'll give you guys a few seconds because I know the broadcast delay is there. Because I want to use a real life example from one of y'all. So you can follow along with this and actually experience the result for yourself. So I hope the few of you that are watching right now might have something you want to volunteer for that. So I'll give you guys a few seconds on that. And as we're waiting for that, this method is very simple. It's very straightforward, and it's designed to help us change the way we think about what we're experiencing so that we can have a different emotional experience. Because most of us are going for a change in how we feel, right? We want to feel better. We want to feel lighter. We want to feel less fear, less anxiety, that kind of thing. Well, this is how we can do that. So let's see if we've got any comments here. Not yet. Are you guys shy today? Are we being shy? Let's see. Boom. And this comes up. All right. Oh. Pop in here. All right, so nobody wants to share, so I'm going to share. So let's say we have a resistance to the choices and behaviors someone else is making, for instance. So here's how we apply the flow method. The flow method is 3 simple steps. Step 1 is to understand. We want to understand what's happening. Then we want to understand what we feel about what's happening, okay? So it go like this. Let's say the person's behaving in a way that's going to affect their lives, but we can't really control that behavior. We'd say, I understand that they're going to behave this way, and I understand that I'm upset and frustrated that they behave this way. So that's step 1, understanding. That leaves us to step 2, which is called acceptance. I accept that they're going to behave this way, and I accept that I'm upset with them for behaving this way. Boom. And then step 3, allowance. I allow them to behave this way. I allow that they're going to behave this way. I can control it. And I allow myself to be upset with them for behaving this way. This allows us to root into our experience and understand it. So try it out. What do you want? What's the situation? So I understand X situation. And then what do you feel about it? I understand that I feel X about this situation. Okay. Next step, acceptance. I accept that this situation is happening. I accept that I feel X about this situation. Third step, allowance. I allow this situation to exist. I allow it to be happening. And I allow myself to feel the way I do about it. And then what you do is you just check in with how you feel, with what your body does in response to that. Most of the time, you're actually going to feel some relief about it. So you can move through the method again. I understand that I feel relief about accepting this, and understanding, allowing, and accepting the situation. And I understand that I feel relief about it. I accept that I feel relief about it, and I allow myself to feel relief about it. But maybe you don't feel relief, right? I had a client yesterday who was dealing with a relationship issue, and they felt very, very frustrated and upset with their partner. Okay, cool. I accept that I'm upset with my partner. I understand I'm upset with my partner. I accept that I'm upset with my partner, and I allow myself to be upset with my partner. And then when they did that, they felt sadness. So I understand I feel sadness about this situation with my partner. I accept that I feel sadness about this situation with my partner, and I allow myself to feel sadness with this situation with my partner. And at that point, they started to feel more centered, more grounded, more aware, more conscious about what was going on for them. This is the power of leading ourselves through the flow method, because it produces a common result called release, which means we feel better, we feel lighter, we feel more expansive, we feel okay. Like even right now, I'm applying it. I understand that I'm on Facebook Live and one person is watching. I understand that I'm a little nervous about that. I accept that I'm nervous about that, and I allow myself to be nervous about that. Boom. There we are, guys. So now I feel like more relaxed. Like, yeah, I can do this. We can understand, accept, and allow whatever shows up for us. Excuse me there. And this allows us to move through what we're dealing with very rapidly back to a place of calm, centeredness, and presence, attentiveness with what's going on. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys. This is a tool that I use all the time. It's a tool that clients, when they use it, find relief fast, because that's one of my big goals for you guys, is to experience the how to achieve relief or inspiration or space or growth. I'm all about the big how to, and that means I give you tools you can apply, but you've got to put them to use. It's one of the biggest barriers to success that my students and clients, that we all encounter, guys, is we don't do the work. We don't apply it. We don't apply it religiously. We are not committed to it. And so we don't get the big results that we really are worthy of and that we really deserve. We're sabotaging ourselves when we don't apply tools consistently. And then if they're not working, ask why. Reach out and ask questions about what might be going on, because there might need to be a tweak with it, or you might need a different tool for what you're facing. But I'm a persistent believer in that there's always a way through. It's just not the way we think it should be, kind of thing. So I want you to take this tool, apply it to your life, find out for yourself how easy life can become emotionally if you're willing to understand, accept, and allow what is happening for you. That gets you out of rumination, that gets you out of panic, that gets you out of catastrophic thinking, and it reduces anxiety, sometimes entirely eliminates it. It allows you to tap into your brilliance, to your creativity, allows you to connect back with who you are and to your own innate voice rather than the program chatter in your head with all those negative thoughts. The flow method is your key, it's your pathway, it's the power. It gives you the power to break free out of any stuck emotion or situation you're dealing with, because it's going to take you right back to what you're really feeling and allow you to see the truth for yourself. So let me know how you use this tool and let me know what you get out of it. Okay, and let me know what you got out of today's training. just comment below. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for showing up today. And today's live Q&A in the community. So if you've got questions, join the community. I'll post a link in the comments. And let me know what your question is, and I will answer it live later today. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.